How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in VoidTrain. In the last video, we spent the whole time here at the station. Now, we weren't on holiday or anything like that. We were actually doing some research and some upgrades. So we got one more train car. If you can actually call it that, it is very, very tiny. But we can't expand it anymore until we get some upgrades done. We do got the recycler moved up here, plus some of the crop plots. So, I mean, it kind of works out, man. The juniors are hungry. They get angry when they're hungry, so we'll try to get more food going. And you guys said for getting the seeds from the fish, instead of shooting them with the pistol, we can either 1, grab them by hand, or 2, use a grapple. And apparently that'll get them and then bring the stuff right to us. So we'll see. We'll try to work on that some today. And then also, when we're doing our smelting and things like that, instead of using the wood that we always use, you don't get very much. I think it's like 15. Yeah, it says 15 on the side there for the burn time. You guys said to use the coal. That is 80. So currently, all we use a coal chunk for is making the batteries. And we always slow roll with the steam engine, so we don't really use a battery too much, which I think we might need to make another one here. 43. You only use that whenever you're going like medium, fast, or afterburner. So not on slow mode, so might last until we get the engine upgraded. We'll see, we'll see. So we got 4 other loot catchers now, and that should work out for getting all the resources. So let's go ahead, leave the station, and see what's up ahead. Now we got to make some of the turret rounds at the workbench, and then probably assign one of the juniors to the front. Now look, man, that is terrifying. 1, they're hungry. 2, I have no idea how their aim is. And 3, they might hold a grudge, so I don't know about being in front of them with a loaded gun. I'm just saying, dude, I'm just saying. So new path number 7. So you know the drill. We're going to go ahead and get some harvesting done, and we'll come back whenever something happens, or we'll get to the end of this track and get back to the station. I don't want to spend too much time in the station today. I mainly want to do some harvesting and then some building. Try to progress a little bit further. We do got that attachment now for this, for the grapple. That makes it easier to grab the heavy items. So it kind of works out for not having to jump off the train all the time. New quest, Dirty Deeds. Let's stop the train. Check that out. Now, one thing about the fish, too, it is fantastic, man, for grabbing those guys. Because if you sideswipe them, right, the whole school, you can get like 2 or 3 in one grapple. It's kind of neat, man. Not too bad at all. Again, keep saying it. The comments on YouTube are the best part, man. Learn so much stuff from them. Grab these real quick. We'll check out and see what that new quest is all about. We good? I think we're doing all right. Let's empty our heavy slot real quick. Make sure these guys got some water, a little bit of stuff. A little bit of stuff. We'll give you this and start that. Not too bad, man. The coal is very, very nice for the smelter. You guys all right back here? I know, man. I need to get some more of the lights. I want to decorate some of the train cars. At least a couple of them here pretty soon. Like full-on decorations. Of course, we have to unlock them first. So, get out here in the light. What's this? It's like, what is that sound? So, Dirty Deeds. Unbearable dirt on the train has become incredibly annoying. Installing a junior toilet is the first step towards cleanliness and order. So, research the basic cleaning technology. Now, we saw in the last video something about that, right? Put the gun away, Junior. Not that one either. Put it away. I don't remember where it was at. There was a cleaning station. Yeah, right here. So that's already unlocked. Right? Hold on. Basic cleaning technology. Is it not the cleaning station? Might be something else we have to find later on. You would think it's that. Maybe we have to build one. Because it's already researched. Need that too. I think that'll kind of pull the items to the grapple. That's going to be rubber. Sturdy leather. A leather suit. Oh, medium backpack. That'll be kind of nice. Very expensive. I don't see anything about a... Maybe this? That should be for repairs, right? Put a junior on it and it'll do automatic repairs, I'm guessing. And there's for the max train length. That allows us to upgrade the small car into a bigger one. Armory. Ammo container. I think that'll store our stuff, right? That's kind of nice. Avoids the stun when it hits something. Alright, so, anyways. We'll have to see about that for the cleaning. Oh, train painting! Oh, that's kind of nice, man. I want to paint everything blue. Alright, so. You sleepy? It happens, man. Let's do some science real quick. One, we got to make our turret rounds. What do we need for that? Unstable chemical and iron bars. Grab some of you. We'll smelt down some more of that, and then iron bars, we got a couple of them. So here's the thing, too, right? The zinc, we've got a ton of. This, not so much. Now, I'm thinking what we can do, and it's the science that we'll do. We'll try to make some of the brass bars, get that going, and then probably make that into either the pipe or the brass wire. See how much we get for the research on those guys. I want to start making these instead of just feeding that guy raw resources. I mean, it makes sense. Most stuff is free, like the workbench. You got to pay for some fuel for smelting, but it's still kind of worth it. So let's do 6. Let's do 10. That'll kind of work there. And we're out of fuel for that. Let's add fuel, and we'll get some brass going. I didn't grab the coal. Where is the coal? There we go. And we got some more seeds, too. Alright, so, add fuel. Let's do quite a bit. We'll do 10. 800. That is nuts, man. And then we'll get some... What does the brass need? Copper and zinc. Now, we have quite a few of the copper bars already. We got 16. Let's do 10. Alright, let's do all of them, man. Do them all. We can make some more of the copper. Not a big deal. That'll be a couple minutes. We almost need another smelter going. That, or I need to start making those bars while we're doing harvesting. That'll kind of work out. So, for these, harvest. Harvest. And there's a station we need to set up. And I think, I could be wrong. It happens. I think it's this one. So that should allow them to feed themselves. We put the food in, including the boiled water, and they'll eat from there. I think we need 21 points. So we'll get 2 other bars smelted up. Make it into the brass copper. The brass copper. The brass pipe, and feed it to that guy. And hopefully that'll be enough. Let's plant the seeds. Let's do the 2 strange ones. And then irrigate. Now, with all of the crop plots, we might need a second one of these because don't forget, we're using this for the crop plots, using it for the loot catchers, and then probably some boiled water for the juniors too. So, what do we need for a second one? I think they're fairly cheap. Just need some bolts and some copper pipe. We got bolts here. That's for the upgrade for the train. I don't want to use those. And we just melted down all of our copper. We should be able to stop this, right? Let's stop that for the moment. Copper pipe. I think it was just 1. And then a bolt. Not enough space. Are we full on inventory? Absolutely. Alright, so let's do this. We'll leave the seeds in here. That's organics. We need to make a food storage. Maybe for right now. We'll put them in here. Same with the boiled water. Need to smelt that down, and that as well. And let's get some... I'm guessing the pipe and the wire should be the same, right? For the research points? Science? You don't know until you know, you know? I mean, it makes sense. They are the same cost for it. Don't know why it'd be different, but... Not enough space. Okay. Let's do one at a time then. So, points. So a brass bar is 10. Wire is 15. free to make as well. So 15 there. Let's build our condenser, and that'll free up some more space. And have 2 of those going. Perfect. So there's that. Double check and see. $15 as well. Okay. I mean, it makes sense, right? They're the same thing. So that's 32. What do we need for the... Almost called it a feed trough. I mean, it kind of is, right? 21. Fantastic. All right, research. And let's see about building that. Is that for production? Nope. Decor? Absolutely not. Here we go. So, is that regular bolts? It's going to be the sturdy bolts. I think that's brass. I wish it would tell you down there, right? Have the words underneath, man. Make life easier. And some sturdy wood. So, one of you. Sturdy bolts is steel. Not a big deal. Silicone. One day I'll remember what I put where, okay? But today is not that day. Just saying, dude. Don't ask for too much sometimes, okay? Let's make 5 just to have them on hand. And then what was the other item? I think the brass, right? Yeah, the brass goes to the left. Copper is to the right. One of you. We'll make some more, but one for the moment. And then sturdy bolts. Fantastic. Now I wonder, is there a workbench 3? That'll give us 3 of the slots? That'd be kind of nice. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting too. I don't need to have all this stuff in my inventory for crafting. So we can empty it out a little bit. Kitchen. Let's make this. That's only one at a time. But it does free up some spots. I think that's it, right? Yep. So let's put it in here right by them. Kind of in the middle. Okay, so available food. You got the growed organics, food scraps, hearty meal, soup, boiled water. Consume 20% less when eating from the diner. Well, that's kind of nice. So it's better to feed them from this instead of doing it by hand. They'll look for food in the train containers if there's not enough in the diner. Okay. So I could have had stuff in the normal containers anyways. So to consume food every time the train leaves the depot. Okay. If he doesn't eat, it'll become hungry and receive a debuff. We know about that. Food consumption. Before leaving the depot, make sure the crew... Okay, make sure there's enough food. Okay, not a big deal. We kind of know about all that. So, we've got... food here and here. Let's grab this one and that one. Now, they won't eat out here then, right? That's 17 food. Okay. So can we feed them by hand out here, I'm guessing? Probably, right? Getting warm by the fire. Give me this. And then those are all going. Kitchen. Give me that. Let's do the boiled water as well. All those. Okay. Add some fuel. And that should last quite a while in there. And be kind of set. So there's the steel bars. That's the extra ones. And then we want to make some more of the brass. Or add a copper. Okay. That kind of works. So let's get this kind of sorted out a little bit. That's some junk. We don't have anything for that. This is that. And some of these too. We got this one. No copper. We need to make some. We got all the stuff for it. Put this in here. Put that in there. This will go over here along with the wood too. So for the wood, we really don't have a use for it if we're not using it for fuel, right? I mean, we'll still use it some. But it's kind of nice not relying on that itself. We'll keep those on us for the moment. And put the rest of this in here. It's kind of weird how they won't eat out here. Just whenever we leave this depot, right? So is it just whenever we leave the station? Like, the transition points? Or is it while we're out here? I don't know. It's not exactly clear what time they eat. They look happy, though. Other than being hungry. Just saying. Keeping themselves entertained. Okay, so that is kind of nasty. Not gonna lie. So we do need to work on the cleanliness. And we got that one station. This one. So we need some of the sturdy wood. 2 brass. And then, what's that other item? Is it made over here in the lab? This. So inhibitor and unstable chemical, which we have a little bit of the inhibitor. Dude, I have no idea where our stuff is. It's been a while since I played the game, so kind of kind of forgot. That's a chemical waste. Let's make 5. And then we'll have some extra ones on hand in case we need to build a second station. Now, the thing is, we are running out of juniors. I really want to leave the research one on research. And I like the other guy on the workbench. So we need to work on more. We need a car just for juniors, right? Their own little living space. Eventually, man, eventually. All right, so the thickener is making... Let's make the turret rounds. One of those. This is not going. We need to put some... Got it honest. Let's make up 20. And do copper for the rest. That'll kind of work. Get that sorted out, clean up our inventory. Alright, so, turret rounds. Load the turret rounds into the turret. Give me this. Give me that. So those are loaded. Assign a junior to the turret. So for right now, I'm guessing I would probably just use a kitchen one. That'll kind of work. There we go. So he's up there. I don't know if we want to leave him there. Is the thing. Again, terrifying thing, man. Very, very terrifying. So, our stuff back here. There's that. Train is a mess, dude. We'll probably just set it up maybe right here. I think we got all the stuff, right? Oh, we need the brass and sturdy wood. Sturdy wood for 1. And the brass was 2, I believe. So for this, we'll kind of just put it right here, I think, for the moment. We can always move it, so... Not a big deal. So it cleans 1 dirt source on the train once every 2 minutes. Destroys 1 growth. We can have growth every 300 seconds. Okay, workaholic is a perk. Cleans a toilet in 30 seconds. Refills a toilet with chemicals in 20 seconds. So there's a toilet we got to find somewhere. Let's assign the turret guy. Just to do some cleaning. It's looking kind of bad in here. So for the stuff, is that dirt or is that the growth? They do look different. I don't know where the bathroom is, the toilet. I remember seeing it. Give me a minute. Let me search through this guy. And I'll try to find where the toilet thing is. You know what I was thinking? Didn't we see that as one of the station building items? Right? So it's not going to be a normal item to build. We have to do it at a station. So we're kind of set here for the moment, I think. Let's smelt down these real quick into some pipes, and that'll give us quite a bit of the research points. So that's not too bad. Okay, while that's doing its thing, I'm going to slow roll forward, do some more harvesting, and we will kind of go from there. Onward. Oh, is that actually... Hold on. Is that one of the depots up here? Not a depot, but one of the outposts? That might be. It's on the left side. That's kind of weird. They're normally on the right side. Let's speed up the train some. Now, we haven't used our new rifle very much either yet. We just built it. So kind of curious how that'll do. We are very low on the ammo for it. I know, man. A lot of stuff here. Hopefully the loot catchers will grab it. Now, we have the battering ram on the front. And that should allow us to run through the roadblocks if we want to. I kind of don't want to, though. That's a different looking one. I like how they're all different, man. That's a lot different. You ready to hit the brakes? That's kind of neat, man.
Ooh, what good ones. Don't touch them.
Okay, let's do this. Right now we'll do this. Just in case. You can never be too safe. Touch the creature. It said don't touch him. Did it not? That is on stop. Okay. Or floating. I don't want to touch the creature. Which one should we touch? Let's do this one. Okay, 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 look.
Why, right up to the elbow. I'm not sure how I did.
Where's it taking us to? Well, that's kind of neat, man. That'll be terrifying at the same time.
Yeah. He says he's the keeper of the arena. I offer you, wayfarer, a howling, a weeping, a libation. He wants to sacrifice you. No, you can survive. I suppose so. I'm not very good at simultaneous interpretation. We all have our flaws.
He's not helpful at all. So the arena. There are trials in the arena. Those are escalating waves in which you must defeat all the opponents. After the wave, you can collect the rewards and return to the train or go further to get more rewards. A wave is considered failed if all players die, in which case only the minimum reward is given. So here's a problem, right? Our health is almost gone, and we have no armor. So that's a thing. How do we start it? So resources. And that's it. Okay. Let's fight. What? That is super weird, dude. We don't have very much ammo either is a thing. Alright, so what do we do? Kill all or die. Okay. That's kind of terrifying. Let's do this. Eat our food. We're almost dead. Okay. Yep, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. 100%. Run, Junior, run! I was not told that there's gonna be flames. Okay. Reload. We're almost out of ammo. Yep. Okay. One at a time. Please and thank you. We died. Look, dude. I didn't know there was gonna be a time trial thing. Okay, we got full health. Can we do it again now, though? Oh, we got a mushroom. That's not too bad. Can we do it again? What are all these? Does it matter which one we pick? It's gonna take us back, right? That bit's kind of neat. I wish I would have known beforehand so that our health was up and I would have had armor. Now with that, man, our ammo is not very much either. I know we can craft some, but we can't hold very much.
In the thrill of realizing his own bravery, my warrior is triumphantly back on the train.
We can do it again, right? Let's try a different one. See if it goes to a different place. Oh, I should have made some armor plates. I didn't think about it. Look, dude. It happens, man, okay? Okay, same guy. Talk to you. Right? Oh, you can't! It's a one-time thing at each station. There's our death down there. Well, that kind of sucks, man. I want to do it again. So we know for later. Right? Anytime we see a station like that, we need to, top up our food and our armor. Now, there is a second suit coming up here before too long. And I guess I'll have more armor plates, hopefully, with that. Thing looks kind of cool, man. Alright, so, that'd be kind of neat. Kind of sucks that we, didn't get very far, but is what it is. Alright, so, anyways, collect this, collect that. Check on these guys real quick. We got some stuff. Check on these. Get our stuff. Get our brass pipes. And feed them to you. 10 of those. 150 on the points. That's not too bad, man. So, Luke Ketchert there. Okay, there's the other suit there. Let's... Science. Research. Research. Oh, medium backpack as well. Now, I'm guessing we probably need the sturdy leather for building the suit, so let's unlock that. And then... backpack. More storage, man. Can never have enough. And let's do this, too. That's the rubber. So, we are on level 21 now. So, that'll be the next car, and then the train keeper station. Okay. 35 and 70. So, put the gun away, Junior. That one, too. It's not here, right? It's not. That's just for the guns. Small backpack. Leather suit 2. So we need rubber. That's made at a lab 2, okay. Brass wire. Sturdy bolts. Sturdy leather. Silicone. How much of the leather do we need? 2. And what about the backpack? So we need 4. Let's make 4 of the silicone. There's this. There's that. That's enough for the suit. Craft. And then all we're missing for the backpack is going to be 2 of the leather. Which we need the silicone for, which is making. Perfect. There's a suit. And then... put that there. It's an armor plate capacity is 2. That kind of works, man. So can we trash this? Recycler, maybe? Or leave it in the station? You can. Well, that's kind of nice, man. Alright, cool. So that kind of works out. This. And then the backpack. Look at us, man. Moving up in the world. So I really need to make some of these. Let's make just a 2 for the moment. And this guy down there. So that's 1 heavy item, 3 of the inventory for the small one. 1 heavy and 6 inventory. I'd like to see a second heavy slot. Just saying, it'd be nice, man. Let's give you this. And then start. So 2 leather we got back on that one. Give me the plates. And then... there we go. Now start us in the time trial. Kind of see how it goes. Alright, so at least we're sorted out with that a little bit. Take all this. Alright, we good? We alright? I think everything is empty. A little bit of the boiled water. Let's give it to you. Up to 32 on the food. We're out of research points. We're out of everything, kinda. Right? Absolutely. Alright, man. Let's move on. We'll try to get to the next station before we call it for the day. Not too bad on the progress. What kind of sucks about the time trial. Hopefully next time, like I said, we'll be able to see what it looks like and do some proper preparations before we go in. Gotcha. It's nice, man. Makes things super easy. So we haven't gone very far, but there's a train car down there. That's only the second one that we've seen. The first one, it was very tiny, wasn't very much on it. It was like the starting car. So let's make some of the rings. I think we have a few of them. We'll try to jump over there and see what we can get from. There's some loot down there. Stop this right here. Let's grab our... Oh, there's one of these too. Didn't see that. Let's grab our rings. For the grapple. Not there. There we go. And change it over with that one. Alright, so... see if we remember how to properly do this. Let's grab our water too. How's our inventory? It's full. Let's just kind of dump everything in here, and again, I'll sort it out later, not a big deal. So there should be attach points, right? Yep, right there. That kind of works. Maybe we didn't actually need the rings. Some more mushrooms. Oh, there's some ingots too. That's kind of nice, man. Now we need to unlock the mushroom salad for the juniors. Should be a pretty good food source, I think. We got a lot of the mushrooms, so makes sense. There's an onion for research junior, right? Light does work even when it's floating, just saying. One right there. That's kind of cool, man. Wish it was a bigger train, but it's kind of the same size as ours. There's some of those in the roof, too. Just for looks. We good? That's not too bad. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Kind of changes things up a little bit from the normal gathering. Now, can we go all the way up to the train from here? Yep, there we go. Get close enough, it snaps right to it. I like it, man. I like it. You right? He likes the view. So we got another roadblock up here. We haven't seen one like this in a while. It's actually got the train track blocked. Quite a few guys up here, too. Now, we could kind of just plow right through it with our new ram on the front, but kind of like stopping here and getting the stuff, right? Kind of makes sense. 16 left on the ammo, not very much. Let's go back to this. Headshots. Kind of works out. Here we go. It's a fairly large one as well. Give me this, please and thank you. Oh, inventory is full. I'll tell you what. Up close and personal. This one's massive, man. I mean, compared to the other ones, right? There we go. Alright, we good? Let's clean up the inventory, and then we'll come back and do some looting. It might be the same size as the other ones, but we've only seen the small ones recently. Some more wood there, too. Glad they got it fixed to where that doesn't go through the terrain like it used to. Look at another weapon. Some more ammo. I need some more storage. Now, there's some upgrades to add to the storage slots. And then for the container, too, to have 3. We'll get to that here eventually. Maybe in the next video. And start doing some more upgrades with that. Again, I know, man. It's kind of just throwing everything in wherever, but it's all good. See what we got now. So another weapon will break it down. See if we want to keep any of it and trash the rest. Some more onions for Junior. Always good for a snack. Some more chemicals. Now these can only be found, I think, in the chest, right? These. Nothing here. Some more scrap. Another module. Another light. Okay. Wait. Say open this, or what was it? There was a prompt. Might be something in the ground? Oh, it's this. Okay, look. I thought it was something over there, man. Yeah, there we go. That's the ammo that I need. All full, too. Scrap over here, too. There we go. Anything in the bathroom? Another onion. I like it. We can actually see ourselves. That's kind of awkward, just saying. And nothing else in here, right? Fugitive. That is not us. 100% not us. So let's give all this stuff to Junior. See how many more points we got. And try to make it to the next station before we call it for the day. Pretty good day so far, man. Not bad on the progress, especially with the new suit and backpack. Now that is gone, right? It is. Alright, buddy. I got stuff for you. Let's give you 4 of these. 40 points. We got some red ones. Do we not? I thought we grabbed a red one. Maybe it was the chemical thing, right? Double check in here. I thought we had another one. I think it was these. I think is what it was. Yep. Nope. Right there. Red sample. Oh, I saw one. We got some tokens, too, when we get up to the station. There we go. 72 on the points. Alright, man. Onward we go. Dude, this has been the longest section of track so far. Holy crap, man. I am ready to get to the end. It's not far away. We had probably about 5 minutes of a minefield, dude. Took forever to get through it. And there was a ton of mines, man. They were all over the place. I know we got stuff here, but dude, we got so many on the resources right now. Stuff is smelted up. So we're not doing too bad. Can I get that? Absolutely not. It's fine, man. It's fine. Plenty more later on to grab. I'm ready to get to the station. See about this basic cleaning station for the toilet. And see what that's all about. That'll kind of unlock the next section for us, too. But yeah, got quite a bit of research points. So we'll probably spend all those today before we go. Just to see what we can actually get unlocked. I want to get the new engine upgraded here. Possibly in the next video, if possible. And see what the diesel's all about. So we're out of gas for this guy. We're out of steam for the battery. Yep, down to 0. I mean, it's fine, man. We're almost here. We'll slow roll up to the gate. I need this. We're almost out of coal. It's very nice for smelting, but at the same time, we're going through so much of it. I actually started using some of the wood as well. We had 2 full stacks of wood, and I got it all down to just 1 at the moment. Let's go ahead and start that. Oh yeah, let's grab our other stuff too for Junior. Give me these. Let's make up. Let's save the brass that we have that I just made in case we need it for building up here. Put this away. Put that away as well. We got a few points. 282. We here? Oh, fantastic, man. We'll clean out this station first, and then do some research and do some building on this guy too. Kind of curious what we have at this station. Seems like every time we go into one, there's a new little task for us to get done. Well, take your time, man. Take your time. No rush. Cool animations on it, though. And we're off. Is that a horse? There's a new one. No talking? Nothing special to do? Our water's full? That's kind of a first, man. Kind of disappointed. Alright, so we have another junior. Let's go ahead and grab him. We probably need him for the cleaning station. Wrong button. Place him there. Do your thing. Oh yeah, gotta hit the button. I always forget about that. We need to build a bed for him, too. Please be a good one. Please be a nice, good, cleaning one. Well, you look kind of weird. Okay. Slightly terrifying. So he's a smelting genius. And a master smelter. 10% reduces the fuel cost for smelting. Okay. And then reduce fuel costs for steel and brass as well. Okay. That's not too bad. Let's build a bed for him. And I forget what we need for that. Wonder how many juniors there are total. I don't know. Alright, so he's there. Let's invite him over. Invites. And then let's give him some mushrooms. Not there. It's always the last place you look, you know? Every single time. Drop these off. Those go there. A little bit of fat. A little bit of wood. Alright, so, where'd he go to? Junior! The other junior. The other junior. That junior. There we go. Alright, so, let's give you an item. Mushrooms. I think they eat like 3 or 4 of them. It's like he has a costume on, man. Skeleton one. I mean, it's kind of neat. Changes things up. And we'll put him definitely on the smelter. And that should help out some with the upgrades and stuff, right? Okay, so he's full. Alright, let's put him over here. And then worker. Assign. This guy. There we go, man. Alright, so that's kind of sorted out. So, let's check the station real quick. And then, where is our coins at? Right here. Give me this. Give you that. Check all this stuff, too. Hopefully we get some more of the onions. We got quite a few on the research points, so anything extra will definitely help out. I don't trust them, man. A lot of modules to go through and check later on. Let's give Junior his onion. Keep him nice and happy. Almost 300 points. Oh, that is so nice, man. We should be able to unlock the engine today. Let's do this first. Alright. We got 4 spins. It's terrifying. Yep. Wonder if that'll actually kill you. Probably, right? Some junk. 3 of them. Piece of wood, okay. Very bad on the conversion rate. And a mushroom. I like it, man. I like it. Alright. What else is over here? Another onion, another mushroom. We gotta unlock the salads to see what it's all about. Have to, man. Have to. Alright, so we have wood for chemical. Zinc for an inhibitor. That is a very, very bad conversion. 2 scrap metal for a chemical. And then mushroom, okay, for springs. Not very good on that one. Oh, there's another one. Bad too. Requires too much stuff. It's nice, don't get me wrong. If you need something, it's definitely going to have something in there that you might need for building. But if you're collecting along the way, you kind of got all that stuff anyways. I think we're good on this side. Check over here, and we'll look in there. Gotta check the lights. Every time you see one, you gotta check it. Kind of sucks that there's nothing to do with this one, really. I mean, you know, kind of figured eventually it would happen, but it's what it is. Alright, so that is all done. So for our train cars, build a module. So gather a station. Wait, what? Do we have room for this? How big is it? Allows a junior to gather resources from the void. Is that not what the loot catchers are for? Same thing, right? We'll try to make one today if we got room on a train car for it. Well, I mean, the loot catchers are different. This will allow one of the juniors to do it. Maybe we'll save this one for a different point in time until we get a bigger train car for that. So I was thinking that we would have the... We're leaving this one open. We'd have the bathroom thing in here. I remember seeing it in the last video. I might have to look back and see where it was at because I'm not seeing it here. It's not going to be up here anywhere. That's the handrails and all that stuff. That's just more of the handrails. Make sure it's not in here and I'm missing it. Train armor. So that'll save it from bullets. Now I have the shark turned off too. Don't know if I told you or not. Because here's the thing, right? It's kind of annoying. You don't get anything special from killing it. And all we have to do is, as soon as we go out, kill it real quick, which is kind of easy now. And it's more of a nuisance than anything. So I have it turned off currently. So I don't know if we need the armor really on the trains. Give me a second. Let me try to find the toilets, man. I thought it was made here, but I guess not. Double check through all this stuff. You've got to be kidding me. It's all the way down here on number 1. So, let's research it. We definitely got the points. Alright, so that's done. Build a toilet. Okay. Now we're making progress. Holy crap, dude. I remember seeing this somewhere in the last video, and it was all the way at the start. So, there's a toilet. We need 2 bolts, and we need some wood. Give me some of these. Give me that. Let's make 2 bolts. Let's give Junior the onions while we're waiting. There we go, man. 313. And let's put it in here with these guys. When you gotta go, you know? We'll put it not right next to him. Put it at the edge of the train. Alright, so for the toilet, periodically your juniors need to take a break from work to use a toilet. Toilet also requires chemicals to function, and it also needs to be cleaned by a collecting compost. What? Service the toilets on time, otherwise juniors will soil the train. Okay. So juniors will leave treats everywhere. Now what is the... Oh, it has to be cleaned by collecting compost. Okay. So, chemical is good. Gotta make a mop. We can't empty it. Now, with the little junior treats, what do we do with those? Maybe use it for fertilizer? Not too sure. Are they eating anything out of the diner? 32 still. Okay. Not yet. Now, why did it stop working to where we can pull from here? Not here. Here when we're crafting. We got a junior on this, right? We do. Oh, it's because he's hungry. Okay. He should eat whenever we leave. Kind of weird. So, make a mop. That's made at the workbench. Wrong button. And I'm not sure what to do with it. Give it a second. I like how it's here, plus inside the menu for the stuff. That is a very, very tiny mop. Oh, and equip it. It's for us. So, train cleaning. Various events in the game can make your train dirty. Dirty sections of the train affect the happiness of the juniors. By equipping the mop, approach a dirt, and press the left mouse button to eliminate it. Keep the train clean. Later on, you'll be able to automate the process. We're kind of already there, though, is the thing. With this guy. Okay. We know it for later. Let's leave the mop in here for the moment. We're a little behind on some things. Look, dude. I don't play the game like everybody else. I kind of do things at a different pace. Just the way that I am. Some things that we should have done a long time ago, we're just now getting around to. Let's empty this stuff out real quick. We're doing pretty well on the iron bars. I want to get some more of the copper smelted up. And then some more of the brass, just to have for crafting. That way we're not doing it all right whenever we're in the middle of a video. There we go. That's kind of done. Wait, clean up the dirt. What dirt? There's no dirt. Our train is spotless. Right? There's no dirt. Maybe we need to take Junior off of this so it can get dirty so we can actually progress. Right? Let's put him back on the kitchen. Give me that. Let's do that. Maybe the train will get kind of dirty, and then we can work on cleaning that up. Let's put the mop back in our inventory, just to have it there so I don't forget in the next video. We'll put it there. I think we're kind of set. Let's look at research before we go, and we'll kind of call it for the day. Give me the water. Get that boiling, actually. Fuel is good. All right. That'll be more food for those guys. Now, for in here, let's unlock this. That's going to be one more on the train length. Trainkeeper Station. Okay. Armory 2. We're not going to build these now. We'll do it in the next video. There's an ammo container there. We might make that before we go. I think we could take our ammo that we have in our inventory and drop it in there so we can kind of collect more. We got gas gathering. Okay. Unlocks a gas crushing. And here we go. Diesel engine. Only 140. Oh, look, dude. We got to make some more stuff. We got to do this before we go. That was like the whole goal. And all we need is this. And this. And we'll make some of the steel bars. Let's do... Well, I guess we need some fuel. Where is... this? We're getting low. Very low on the coal. So now I can pull from this again. Wait a minute. Oh, it's because Junior has food. The one that works on this. Okay, that's what it is. That's fine. Let's do 10. That should be enough. And we'll make it into some sturdy bolts. Okay, that right there. And use that. That'll kind of work. So I'm not sure where the ammo container is. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Look, dude. I looked on the thing for building modules on the train. I checked all the building tabs. Couldn't find it. Let's do... sturdy bolts first. Wait. Wrong thing. This one. There we go. Just 10. Alright, craft those. So, for the ammo container... what's the difference? That's just ammo. Same thing, right? I thought it was a way to store the extra ammo that we have on us. But it's not. That's probably going to fill up our inventory, right? When used, yeah, you get 100 on the rifle ammo, shotgun, the hunter. Okay. Let's use it. So we should be full now, right? Yeah, 230. Something that's not too expensive. What was it? One chemical and then a steel bar. Unstable chemical, yeah. There's an iron one, so that'll be probably just less. Wish it would tell the amounts on here. Be kind of nice to know, you know? Alright, take these. That should be enough. Put the gun away, Junior. That one as well. 90 points. And then we want this. Nice, dude. Nice! So what we have from here is going to be the kitchen 2. Turret 2. Container 3. That's what we need. So 35. 49, 49, so 135. We might be able to do that today as well. See how much we get. Probably not. Not enough. Okay. Hey, it's fine, man. It's fine. So we'll work on getting towards that. Wonder how much it holds. And then we need to get the Rex, too. To store it in. Now, there's also some perks I saw down here. I don't know what that is. But there's some down here for storage. I saw. Yeah, down here. I have to look through them all. There's the container rack 2. And there's a mushroom salad. It's 7 points. Want the kitchen. So, mushrooms and void chemicals. +1 to the happiness. Now, is that a one-time use on these? Let's craft 1. Or is it something we have to use all the time? Where's the Junior at? Where's the one that does research? This guy. Alright, pick you up. Give you an item. Is it give item or feed? I think it's give item. Yeah, mushroom salad. Oh, so that's for up here. So what are these for again? That's organics. He's already full on those. Is that how long he stays happy before he gets hungry again? I think. They don't do a very good job explaining all this stuff with these guys. Right? Either that or I just severely missed it. Because these things kind of confuse me up here some. So that's a new slot opened up. Okay. You're fine there. Right? Right. Check one last thing. I know, man. I know. Been trying to go for 10 minutes. There's always something else. So we should be able to upgrade this guy. And there we go. Because we unlocked that one slot. So let's build some floors real quick. I think we'll still leave this one open for the moment. I kind of like having one car open. And then those kind of closed in. Just for some protection, you know? And then floors. We really need to get some better floors. I don't like the one that we have. The Viking one. Do you have a random floor before we go? You do? 21 points. What do we got? Okay, let's see what this one actually looks like. So... not that one. This one. And then deconstruct. Okay. That actually looks pretty nice, man. Nice design on it. A little bit different than the wooden one. How will it look in here, though? I think we can pick these up without removing this, right? They just don't work? Okay. Let's just do 4. Actually, you know what? Give me a minute. I'm going to do the whole train car. We'll see how it looks. I'll tell you what, let's do this too. Just in case I break something. We can reload the save. But I think I can pick all these up and then replace them all back down. Alright, so just doing the last part up here by the engine. I want to check out the parts that we need for the new one too. Almost forgot, for the diesel. Want to build that in the next video. But that, it's not too bad, man. It's almost like the normal one, but has a nice design on top. It looks good. Need to get some more lights up in here too. I like it, man. I like it. Not too bad at all, dude. Alright, so. The diesel engine. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Now, do we just repair, or not repair, but replace this one? How do we see... Right here. So, +8 to the maximum platforms of the train. +4! So that's a lot more. So all that we need is 2 of the, I think, rubber. 2 of the brass. 3 of the steel. 3 more. 4 pistons and 2 of the dampeners. Double check. Give me the water. Give me the water. See what the dampeners need. We haven't built those yet. So the thickener. Thickener. Words are hard sometimes. So yeah, we should definitely be able to do all this in the next video because we got 50 of the iron bars. And pretty much everything we need is going to be iron. Now, I'm not sure about the diesel. That might be part of the lab. I'm not sure. Or the gas that we... I think it said gas, not diesel. Which is kind of weird, diesel engine, but you need gas for it. Yeah, right here. So that'll probably be the next section of track. That'll be spawning in. So I'll have to get the lump of gasoline, and then maybe that gets refined down in this guy? Possibly, maybe. Give me all this. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. But, dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. I kind of wish we had more time in that arena. Again, if I knew we were going into that, I would have stocked up on the armor plates, got our health up, things like that. But we kind of know for next time. We got some upgrades on the train, too. The floors look fantastic, man. Got a new junior. We need to get a couple more of those guys. And we'll see when we leave the station in the next video if they'll actually get all their food and kind of see how much they use. We'll also upgrade the train engine. And kind of excited about that, man. Expand the train some and have more room to spread out. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.